Hey, it's random pop culture news freak here once again, aka Mr. Manny Wolverine. As always, you guys are interested in Roger Swords' channel on my social media link channels such as Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Brightly on Reddit once in a while too. All that good stuff. If you like my content on the channel, please like, share, comment down below. And as always, if you really care about my stuff, please hit the bell notification. If you truly give a shit about my stuff, subscribe. My fellow awesome people and everyone else in between. Audience members, viewers, random watchers, brand new subscribers, old people, young people, whoever, what have you, whatever humans that are watching. Anyways, I know this is like 3 or 4 days old. It's probably going to be like 5 days old by the time you guys see it, but Scarlet Johansson's new movie thing again. And the last thing I even saw her in was like way after she was done being a Black Widow for like freaking Marvel and all that. I think it was a movie that had like had Tom Cruise and another dude, Jeff Goldblum, a couple other people in there, Adam Brazier and Brody, etc., etc. And it had something to do with aliens that were like visiting the freaking Earth and all that. I think it was called Comet City or Asteroid City, one of those two. Something like 2 years ago, like 2023, so it wasn't that long ago. I don't know if she did any last year though, but this year, I think it's either June or July. It's coming out. Jurassic World Rebirth, official trailer number 2. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Only got like 2 little bits of internet news I want to talk about, so it's going to be really old and completely irrelevant by the time you see this on Sunday, so let's just jump into it. I hope it's badass, hope it doesn't look all fake and funky. Probably going to get a claim if there's music in it, so I'm not surprised. So hopefully it's not speeded up too much. Alright, let's go. See how crazy this shit's going to be. Uh-oh.
Please.
Sorry.
Please open the door for me.
On the island we're headed to, 24 species have survived there alone.
The theme park owners did experimental work, leaving only the worst ones here.
Don't see that every day or ever.
Let's go.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives.
Name African American dude. Fuck, I forgot his name. The one that was in Moonlight and then the other one later on. Oh man, I know it's a real thick African American name. I forgot what it was. He was in the other one, Leave the World Behind too. He was really Marshala Ali. I think that was him. He's gonna be in this, so it's gonna be crazy over dramatic acting. He was
You're saved.
Maybe we should make this quick, huh? Time to move.
We put ourselves in a place where we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
That's kind of our specialty.
She's scared. She's scared of.
Come on! Run!
He's doing
We're not gonna let you get hurt, okay?
There was a source. We found it?
No, it found us.
on July 2nd it comes out. Okay. They finally got a date for it. About time.
You wouldn't settle.
Want that. Anyways, thoughts, views, opinions, speculations. I will get to that in a quick second. Just give me one tiny quick moment. Okay, so overall thoughts, views, opinions, speculations, all of the good stuff on there. Hot takes, my viewpoint on it. I I really do want to enjoy it. I was liking the vibes. I was loving the freaking way that they were doing their acting. I was running away from the dinosaurs, and it's another one like how Chris Pratt did it. Now the real old school dudes like how Joe Goldblum and I forgot the other dude's name. Damn it, I always get him mixed with Harrison Ford's character, but it's not. He's a little younger than him, and was kind of old as fuck too. And the other girl's name, I don't remember her name. And then the ones on Part 3, I remember it was that other dude, William H. Macy, was on there. And the dude they used to be in the Mousetrap in that old Robin Williams movie. I forgot what it was. Damn. There's a piece of both of those, by the way. Because one, I think he died of HIV, AIDS, STD, RCIs. And he was like part of the old LGBTQI community, which I didn't know. Not Robin Williams, though. It was different. Because he was the whole LGBTQ plus community. And he actually respected them a lot back in those 70s, 80s era when it was still a big no-no to be gay or lesbian or bi or trans and that shit back then. But nowadays, that's just a plea all over the fucking place in the U.S. Anyways, not even gonna get into that shit. As much as a good-ass action thriller thing this was, and had all the cool-ass dinosaurs doing and chasing around like a Chris Pratt was doing in the first 3 Jurassic World movies after that, I don't know if he's going to be mentioned in the movie, or maybe he might make a cameo appearance, or the ones that were in the ones from 2017 to 2022, when they were in there, or 2021, when they were in the Jurassic World movie. Or it's just going to be all Scarlet Johansson, Marshala, Ali's characters instead. So I don't know. They're going to bring a cameo back to them, or it's just going to be all 3 of these new ones that we didn't see before. I don't know. They don't say what they're going in there for. I don't know if they're going to go, like, get one of the original eggs from Costa Rica that was Jurassic Park, or the other Jurassic World. I don't know. The one that Chris Pratt was in that movie not too long ago, compared to the one that was like 25, 30 years old, way back when I was like a 90s baby, 90s kid. So I don't know if they're going to do that one again. Sky's the limit. I just really, really hope, even though granted, I know I did a video on it a long time ago, like 2020 or 2021, how Scarlett Johansson, like when she worked with Disney as Black Widow from the Marvel's Avengers movies and shit, she didn't really get paid as much as she should have. Even though granted, you know, Hollywood celebrities get paid millions and millions of dollars every year to be in movies and shit. Look, they're well off. They're good for the rest of their life. They'll never have to work another day in their life. If they want to retire, be a director, producer, and they can still make billions of dollars like that, they're always gonna have money no matter what. So I don't feel bad for those because I didn't get my 40, 50 million extra dollars for them. That's just like $5-10 for them when it comes to that much money. But like for fucking regular lower class, poor people or middle class, like everyday average people like us, that is a fuck ton of money, a lot. So I'm not sure if like, yeah, I know like Disney screwed her over a few times, which sucked. I guess maybe because she wasn't girl boss or feminist enough. Because I know she does lean in that whole LGBTQIA, they, them pronouns, and hardcore Democrat side a lot, since a lot of Hollywood actors and actresses do, unfortunately, very few that are on the other side, on the whole Republican thing. You know, granted, I don't really believe in either of the sides. That's just some shit to make people hate each other and have anger and more division. Fortunately, this country has a lot of it when it comes to America, so... And you guys that live in, I want to say Europe, because I think Europe's kind of the same thing like the United States is to a certain extent, especially when it comes to like politics. I don't know about race and ethnicity, because I know some areas in Europe, I guess Western Europe a lot more. There's mainly a lot of white people that live over there. But I think you go to like the eastern part of Europe, like there's a couple of Arab Middle Eastern dudes and a few blacks that live out there too. It's not just all white people that are out over there. But no, granted, I've never been any of the European countries in my entire life. I'm just making a speculation, just making an educated guess. I could be completely wrong for all I know. It's funny because Central South America, especially places like Argentina, Bolivia, and Brazil and all that, they have all the race ethnicities down there, but they all know Spanish and Portuguese. It's like the same thing as America, except it's extremely super poor as shit in those countries, sadly. Unfortunately. Unless they're in the tourist areas. And the same for Central America, obviously. I know in El Salvador and Guatemala, besides Mexico, I've been to those areas, and it is depressing as fuck being out there, man. It really is. And I was only, 10, 11, 12 years old when I went there for the first time. And, after the second or third day, I wanted to go back. I was desperate to go back to the United States again. And I was only going to stay there for a month, too. Then again, I guess my mom was showing us an example. Like, hey, be lucky you're an American citizen and you're not poor like all these other people are. There's only 2 ways people are ever rich over there in those countries is if they're part of the government or if they're mom or dad's either the governor or senator or president of the United States over there, or if they're like, I guess they're a sports star, like a soccer sports star or a boxer. That's like the only ways they're going to be rich over there. Other than that, they're going to be poor in the streets for the rest of their life or being a drug cartel gang. I thank my lucky stars. Granted, I was born and raised in an area, not in Harlem, New York, because there's a lot of mixed diversity out there. But like in upstate New York, I went to, it was mainly a lot of just white people that were over there, and there weren't barely any Puerto Ricans over there at all. So I stuck out like a fucking sore thumb. So unfortunate was that. And then there was a couple blacks here and there, but not that many. Compared to when I was living in Harlem, New York City, it was a shitload of blacks and Latinos and Asians and Arabs and Middle Easterns. So it's a melting pot of the world. Of course, it's in New York City, the 5 boroughs, what do you expect? And still like that. Of course, with a lot of that comes a lot of fucking crime and a lot of unfortunate murders and a lot of other evil shit that happens in this world. So there's that fucking shit too. Other than that, yeah, I'm getting way off track. I just hope this shit isn't like a girl boss wokeism, SJW, like feminist movies. Like, oh, I'm the girl boss, so I don't need a guy's help. And then like the guy in the glass is just gonna be like the fucking pushover guy that's just like he's pretty much just a pussy whoop coward that just takes orders from Scarlett Johansson the whole time. He's the bitch, and Scarlett Johansson's the man. If they make it like that, and I hear about it, I'm skipping this fucking movie. I don't care. And then they make Marshala like the badass black character that he's not gonna take no racism and white people shit, like that type of thing. I hope they don't fucking bring race in this fucking film. Just stick to the action, stick to the adventure, make it a good ass fucking film, and don't bring political fucking preaching crap into this. Please don't. And that's it. And then they're probably still gonna have a lot of Freemason Illuminati symbolism. Like I saw with the all-seeing eye thing there when the thing was chasing him underneath the water. So there's that. So they're always gonna do that no matter what. It's Hollywood. It's Satan, the devil's playground, which sucks. But it is what it is. I still want to have fun with it regardless. Anyways, let's get into the 2 different news articles I'm talking about, and I'll be done here. Okay, so I heard of this a little bit. Got a shout out to my boys like Dreamcast Guy, RGT85, and Play Wrestling. So they told them about us, and Spawnwave and all those other fools out there. Spawncast, gotta give major props to them. So new up and coming Sony State of Play is reportedly slated for June 2025. I don't know what date. It's probably gonna be June 7 or 12. Because once June, July coming around, I do Jeff Keighley, since obviously they don't give the Gamer Award shit no more. Jeff Keighley's got to take the place, and I don't know why that's there. I need to get this out the way if I can. Not that's gonna suck. Hold on a quick ass second. There's so many goddamn freaking ads in this thing. Alright. Try to clean up as many of the ads as I can. I swear these websites are getting worse and worse. Fucking goddamn advertisements. So annoying. Anyways, I got a credit due to Patel. Siddharth Patel. So I got a credit to him. So I'm just going to read a little bit of this. And it's some Borderlands 4 news. I know that came out late last month, earlier this month. And it was like April 30, 31st, or May 1st. I only talked about nothing Borderlands on this thing except for like 2017, 18, a while ago. When I used to do all those freaking rant videos about that dude going us for something Gearbox Studios. I forgot what his name was. I think something Practic. League Practic, something. I don't remember the dude's name. I've been on video game industry news for like 2-3 years already, so I'm very rusty into that. Oh, I remember. It was Randy Pitchford when I used to do a lot of rant videos on that dude. So it says I'm here real quick. I'm Sports Kid. Now that the Summer Games Fest around the corner, Sony is reportedly planning State of Play showcases on its own, according to a recent report Insider Jeff Grubbs. The company has been behind Sony PlayStation, might be planning to air an all-new showcase in June 2025, which specifics are unclear. It's supposed to be a games-related event. With the last Sony State of Play in February 2025, Sony is due to elaborate upon the plans for its Sony, PlayStation 5, consoles, and more. New Sony event coming 2025 from Jeff Grubbs, Twitter X handle there. PlayStation event in June. The entirety of what I can confirm is what he says here. No specific dates. Not sure if the State of Play is a big boy showcase, but I lean towards the State of Play. That's it. Anything else that people add is their own speculation. Oh, okay. There's that. Posting onto his ex, yeah, they already read this. Ruff suggested there would be some kind of PlayStation event in June 2025. He was unsure of a major showcase, such as Summer Games Fest annual event on June 6, 2025, or personal state of play. The latter adopts a live streaming format where the company highlights all of its first and third party games onto the platform. So I know it's going to be something big or ginormous as fuck. I don't know. But let's say, for example, if one of the PS3, PS4 freaking franchises were to come back, like Little Big Planet were to come back again, or something big that I grew up with nostalgically wise, like fucking a lot of things on there. I just can't really remember too many of them at the moment. Oh, maybe something about Kingdom Hearts 4 or 5. I know that used to be a Sony exclusive all the time. That'd be a very huge, massive, monumental announcement for a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans. That, or maybe something that has to do with Rayman Origins again. Maybe they'll do a reboot, a live remake for that. Or if they do all their old school shit, like maybe more updates for the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 or 6, 3, 4, or 5, 6 remake or master. Maybe they do something like that. That'd be cool if they show something about that. I would definitely watch that motherfucker had anything to do with that. Anything that has nothing to do with any of that stuff, I'm not really gonna fucking care. I know I'm biased to nostalgia. That's just how I see it, fortunately. So let's get to the last little bit, and then I'm done here. That's Borderlands 4. Hold on, real quick. All right, there we go. Yeah, leaks, vaults, and speculations, new features, and everything else we need to know about Gearbox. Latest updates from another one. No offense to the fools that are Indian, Arabic, West Indian, Arab, Middle Eastern, but man, you fools have very hard ass names to pronounce. So apologies if I butchered this. Farhan or Fahan? I think it's Farhan Asif. Says got a credits due for this dude. I'm only gonna read little bits and pieces. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Says Gearbox Software. This is from a while ago. I know the freaking trailer came out like a month ago. I know I'm late on that, but whatever. I was never like a hardcore fan of the Borderlands series that much anyways. It was alright. It wasn't the best thing in the world. It was mid-tier at least. I know it's bad to say mid, but I don't care. I wasn't really big in FPS when that shit came out in 2009. At that time until like 2011, 2012. That's when I got more into FPS shit. Like junior, senior year of my college university days. So let's go into this. Undoubtedly one of the most highest anticipated games of 2025. As the latest entry for the main Borderlands series takes players to Kairos, a brand new planet. Not much is known about its story, but in terms of gameplay, we know that Borderlands 4 is a massive upgrade for over its predecessors. Gearbox managed to keep most of the game's content under wraps before officially revealing the game in August of 2024. Over the past few months, players have received a lot of information about the game's setting, vault hunters, and gameplay. For fans of the series strongly believe that the game will be able to repair the damages the Borderlands movie caused to the franchise. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that thing really fucked up the franchise a little bit more, man, from what I heard. I'm glad I didn't see it in theaters now. So I wanted to go check it out because it was a video game movie, but after the really shitty ass reviews I heard from that and I heard how bad it was, I wasn't spending a fucking dime on that. So it says shortly after Take-Two Interactive acquired Gearbox Software, it revealed that a new Borderlands title was in development. Fast forward to August 2024 when the publisher 2K revealed the game and released the first gameplay footage of the Game Awards of 2024. At the time, the game's release date was set for September 23rd, 2025. And it says last month, Gearbox CEO, that's what I just said earlier, Randy Pitchford, CEO Sir Pitchford revealed that the game would be releasing on September 12, 2025, 11 days before its original date. Initially, everyone believed that this change was made to the game didn't clash with the Grand Theft Auto 6 release. However, GTA 6 delay confirms that Pitchford was right. He said the change has nothing to do with their other video games. Oh yeah, because I remember that shit's not going to be till May next year when it comes out. So they're going to be okay, unless there's going to be another video game franchise bigger than the Borderlands franchise that comes out. like, I don't know, update for Street Fighter, Tekken, or Mortal Kombat, the stuff I usually follow, or stuff from like Overwatch 2, or something like from the Doom series, because I know that just came out a week ago, or an update DLC of that other game I heard in March or April that came out like a month or 2.5 months ago. I know it was like 2-3 months old. I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but it was called the Expedition 33, which I'm not surprised. At this point, I think a lot of the video game industry, and it's kind of the reason I kind of want to talk about it too much anymore, because it's starting to become a lot like how Hollywood movies and music and sports and politics and comedy and all that shit and military stuff is, and fashion shit is. It's starting to get a lot of Illuminati, Freemasonry, a lot of satanic symbolism that's in there, because they keep using the number 33 for everything. That's one of the evil, demonic, Satan, Luciferian numbers, is from what I remember. I know it sounds like a crazy tinfoil hat conspiracy theory for you brand new people that don't know anything about that, but if you've been awake like I've been awake, it's way back in 2009, you know that shit's 100% real. You feel it in your fucking gut, at least. My gut tells me it's the truth. It's the fucking goddamn truth, in my opinion. That's it. And it's sad to see that it's going more like Hollywood like that, but at least a lot of indie games aren't doing that, and I hope they're not. If they're gonna fucking laugh and make fun of the devil or God or Jesus, the Holy Spirit, any of that shit, that's fine, just as long as you push any religion, beliefs, ideologies, or science, or divisionary bullshit, then I'm okay with playing the game. And for Borderlands, I don't know. Is it either gonna be a hit or a miss? Who knows? For hardcore Borderlands fans, let me know if you guys end up liking this when it comes out September 12th, or ends up being a piece of shit. Who knows? I saw the trailer for it myself, by the way. It looks like it's trying to be another clone of Apex Legends or Fortnite or PUBG or Valorant. It looks like it's just going to be another fucking, not free-for-all, like one of those survival things. I forget what it was called. Like how Fortnite is. It's like Borderlands trying to be like Overwatch and Fortnite now. It's kind of sad. It really is. But that's what they got to appeal to now. A lot of Gen Z, Gen Alpha kids. It is what it is. And it's all good, so I'm out here. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it didn't take too long. Yeah. Rose woman. Damn, boys and fans, as always. Talk with Nick. What is I'll soon. I see you guys today, but now wherever you're in the world, the universe out there, don't explode at the same time. Nothing reckless. Keep it calm, cool, chill, collective out there. Second more Chicago's channel, including once in a while video game industry news, a lot more stuff from anime manga news, and a bunch of other stuff like virtual VTuber drama news, and of course stuff like this, like movie reaction to movie reviews, reaction to indie cartoons, reaction to video game trailers, and of course live action movies reactions such as this one, and of course other stuff from Sports Keto, Duxurdo, that Park Place, and a bunch of other stuff for VTuber drama news and all the good stuff. And of course real life IRL news I talk about once in a while as well, like maybe even not enough, who knows. And that's it. Peace out my sauerkraut, as you might see what to say. I'll take any of the jab or the freaking nanobots or hydrogels or any of that shit that Big Pharma tries to get you. I'm done. Peace out. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out. Goodbye. See you next future content video and the commentary video as well. And rant videos. Take it easy. Goodbye. I'm out. Stay tuned more for future content channel. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Goodbye. Just extra safe, extra cautious. See you next time. I'm out of here. Take it easy, everyone. Later.